Bowling Green assistant coach Lourawls Nairn Jr. has been helping to lead the Falcons squad to an outstanding 16-5 record in just the first season under Todd Simon. But this isn't the only team he's been helping in the past year. Nairn is also a member of the Bahamian national basketball team, where he plays alongside star talent like former first-round pick DeAndre Ayton and established NBA veterans Eric Gordon and Buddy Hield. Myself and Holden Ruck sat down with the coach to talk about the experience and what it's meant to him.
Well, I think it's special just being able to first represent my country. It's an amazing feeling to honor your country in that way. Only 12 players on that team, so it's a pretty big deal. But to play with guys like DeAndre Ayton, Buddy Hield, Eric Gordon, just to name a few, and a lot of other professional players that play overseas, it helped me actually become a better coach because I can take stories from those guys and tell our guys that this is what you got to do. This is how they operate. And you want to get to where they're going, and so this is what you need to do to operate at that level. So it was a special deal.
Nairn is entering his fourth year as a member of the national team, as well as his third year as an assistant coach in Division I basketball, where he uses his experience in the modern game to make him stand out from most assistant coaches.
I mean, I've been a point guard all my life. You know, my game, even when I was a player, was more so a floor general. And that's kind of the same thing. I'm a coach on the floor general. You know, playing defense, getting guys the ball where they need it. That's kind of my role on the team, so it's different.
In his time playing for the team during the pre-Olympic qualifying tournament last season, Nairn earned a lot from time spent around pros like DeAndre Ayton and Eric Gordon, who taught him things by just being around him every day.
I'll tell you a quick story, and this comes from Eric Gordon. Like, there were days where I didn't know that he was at the gym because he's so low maintenance. And I just go like, I thought it was super impressive that a guy in his 16th year in the NBA who's made so much money, he was just a low maintenance guy. So I wanted to take that and tell our guys like, man, like if a guy of his stature can do that, then so can you.
Nairn and head coach Todd Simon came to Bowling Green after a successful year at Southern Utah University, and Simon believes Nairn playing for the Bahamas is worth the effort and the experience as a student of the game.
Yeah, I mean, our guys can relate and respect that. You know, he gets out here and he's practicing, he's on scout team, and he can still do a lot of the things that our guys do. And just being able to not only talk it, but then actually demonstrate it on the floor is a big strength of his.
Lourawls values the experience more than anything and wants to continue playing for Bahamas head coach Chris DeMarco as long as his body and his career as a coach allow him to.
One, I think it's special to represent your country. That's something that a lot of people don't get a chance to do. Two, I can still play. Even though I don't play year-round, I can still play at a high level if I'm in shape. And so my thing is, as long as I can do it, as long as my job affords me the opportunity to do it, I would do it just because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing to be able to have an opportunity to play in the Olympics and represent your country.
With the Bahamas, Nairn and company will attempt to qualify for the Paris Summer Olympics by winning the Olympic qualifying tournament in Valencia, Spain on July 2nd. This has been Henry Costco and Holden Ruck for Falcon Media Sports Network.